Joel Osteen, the well-known pastor of Lakewood Church in Houston, has been a household name for decades, loved by millions for his uplifting messages, charismatic delivery, and emphasis on positivity. Joel has built one of the largest congregations in the United States. His books have topped bestseller lists, and his televised sermons reach millions worldwide every week. But recently, shocking news has emerged about the pastor that has left followers concerned and the public curious. Rumors, speculation, and unconfirmed reports have circulated, leaving many asking, what really happened to Joel Osteen? While most people associate him with wealth, influence, and optimism, the reality behind the headlines is far more complex. Behind the scenes, Joel has faced challenges that rarely make it to television or social media. From personal health scares to pressures of managing one of the largest churches in the country, his life has been a delicate balancing act between public expectations and private struggles. Sources close to him hint at incidents and decisions that have shocked those around him and have never been fully shared with the public. This isn't just a story about celebrity or influence. It's about the human side of a figure many see as untouchable. What happened to Joel Osteen is surprising, emotional, and in some ways unsettling, even for longtime supporters. From moments of vulnerability to behind-the-scenes controversies, the truth paints a picture of a man navigating the immense pressures of fame, faith, and leadership. By the end, viewers will understand why this story has captivated both admirers and skeptics alike, revealing a side of Joel Osteen no one expected to see. Joel Osteen has long been seen as a symbol of optimism and prosperity in modern Christianity. His televised sermons, uplifting messages, and approachable style have made him one of the most recognized pastors in the world. Millions tune into Lakewood Church each week, while his books continue to inspire people from all walks of life. But behind the polished public image, the pressures of leading a massive congregation have taken a toll on Joel in ways most viewers never see. Managing one of the largest churches in America isn't simply about delivering weekly sermons. It involves overseeing thousands of staff, managing extensive finances, handling media scrutiny, and meeting the spiritual needs of tens of thousands of members. This immense responsibility comes with challenges that few outsiders can fully comprehend. Insiders close to Lakewood Church say that Joel has faced periods of exhaustion, stress, and personal strain. Running a church of this size requires constant attention, and even small problems can escalate quickly, placing the pastor under relentless pressure. While the sermons are designed to exude calm and reassurance, those behind the scenes see a different picture: late nights of planning, tough decisions about church operations, and the ongoing challenge of balancing public expectations with personal faith. Friends and former staff members reveal that Joel often pushes himself to maintain a positive exterior, even when confronted with personal difficulties or professional setbacks. Some reports also suggest that Joel has faced health concerns over the past few years. Though details have been kept largely private, the stress of public ministry, combined with the demands of running a massive organization, has reportedly affected his well-being on multiple levels. While he continues to appear vibrant and energetic during sermons, those who know him personally describe moments of fatigue and strain that remind everyone he is, first and foremost, human. Even figures with immense influence and wealth are not immune to the pressures that come from being constantly in the public eye. Beyond personal and health challenges, Joel has also had to navigate criticism and controversy. His style of preaching focused on positivity, hope, and personal prosperity has drawn both admiration and skepticism. Critics have questioned whether his messages always align with traditional interpretations of Scripture, and some have speculated about the management of church funds or the lifestyle of its leaders. While most of these debates remain largely in the public discourse, they add another layer of pressure that Joel must manage, carefully balancing transparency with discretion. Finally, the impact of social media and constant news coverage cannot be underestimated. Every statement, sermon, or public appearance is analyzed by millions of followers and critics alike. The constant scrutiny amplifies any minor misstep and increases the stress of leadership. For a man whose mission is to inspire hope and positivity, maintaining credibility while facing real-life challenges requires careful thought, emotional resilience, and a level of composure that few can maintain over decades. Despite all of these pressures, Joel Osteen continues to lead Lakewood Church with determination. The truth behind recent reports may be surprising, but it underscores a reality few often consider. Even highly successful, well-loved figures face struggles behind the scenes. Understanding what happened to Joel Osteen requires looking beyond the camera, beyond the sermons, and into the human side of a man who has dedicated his life to uplifting others. As the years have passed, Joel Osteen's role as a spiritual leader has grown more complex, and with it, the challenges he faces behind the scenes have intensified. While viewers see a pastor delivering smooth, motivational sermons from a state-of-the-art stage, the reality of running Lakewood Church is far more demanding. Managing a congregation of tens of thousands requires constant attention to operations, staffing, outreach programs, and community services. Every decision Joel makes has a ripple effect, and missteps could not only impact the church, but also his reputation and the faith of his followers. Maintaining this level of responsibility day in and day out is mentally and emotionally exhausting, a fact rarely acknowledged in public discussions about his life. Several sources close to the pastor reveal that Joel has faced periods of significant stress, particularly in balancing public expectations with the reality of church operations. Behind the scenes, staff members often describe him as dedicated but under tremendous pressure. Week after week, he must prepare sermons that are engaging, inspiring, and meaningful, while also addressing the logistical and administrative demands of a massive organization. In addition, Joel has had to navigate interpersonal conflicts, staff turnover, and occasional public criticism, all while keeping the message of hope and positivity at the forefront. These demands take a toll on even the most resilient individuals, and insiders suggest that the accumulation of stress has sometimes affected his energy and focus. Health and personal well-being have also been points of concern. Though Joel continues to appear energetic on camera, some close observers hint at underlying fatigue caused by years of non-stop activity, high expectations, and relentless scrutiny. Managing a megachurch is unlike any other role. It combines elements of spiritual guidance, executive leadership, and public relations simultaneously. Joel has had to learn how to compartmentalize his personal life, handle criticism with grace, and maintain consistency in his public persona. While he is widely admired for his optimism, it's clear that maintaining this image requires immense inner discipline and careful management of personal challenges. Another layer to the story involves the public perception and criticism that comes with such a high-profile position. Joel's approach to preaching centered on positivity, success, and personal growth has earned both admiration and skepticism. Some question whether his focus on prosperity aligns with traditional interpretations of Scripture, and others scrutinize the financial operations of the church. While these controversies are often discussed in public forums, they add invisible pressure behind the scenes. Joel must balance transparency and accountability with the need to keep the congregation motivated and inspired. It's a delicate act that few people outside the organization fully understand, and it explains why reports of challenges surrounding him have surfaced over time. Finally, the rapid spread of information through social media and 24-hour news coverage has magnified every aspect of his life. Every sermon, interview, and public statement is analyzed, criticized, and shared worldwide. Even minor missteps or misunderstandings can lead to public debate and intense scrutiny, adding another layer of stress that is invisible to the casual viewer. Joel's ability to maintain composure, stay positive, and continue delivering uplifting messages is therefore not only a testament to his faith, but also to his skill in managing the pressures of being a public figure. In a constantly connected world, taken together, these factors reveal why recent reports about Joel Osteen have captured attention. They highlight that, behind the smiling, confident public figure, there is a human being navigating the enormous demands of faith, leadership, and personal well-being. The story isn't about scandal or failure, it's about the pressures of sustaining a high-profile life, devoted to uplifting others, and the surprising ways those pressures have affected one of the most influential pastors of our time. The more closely one examines Joel Osteen's recent experiences, the clearer it becomes that leading a megachurch is far from a straightforward calling. While the public sees him delivering sermons that inspire hope and confidence, the day-to-day realities of running Lakewood Church present unique and often overwhelming challenges. Every week, Joel must ensure that thousands of congregants feel spiritually nourished while simultaneously managing an organization that functions like a small city. From coordinating staff schedules and overseeing volunteer programs to handling finances, building maintenance, and community outreach, the logistical demands are enormous. The combination of spiritual leadership and operational oversight leaves little room for rest or personal downtime, creating a constant pressure cooker that most people cannot imagine. In recent years, sources have indicated that Joel has faced moments of personal strain that few outside his inner circle could understand. Maintaining an upbeat, optimistic persona on camera while contending with internal stress can be exhausting. And there are times when even a figure as charismatic as him must grapple with self-doubt, fatigue, and worry. Health professionals and advisors close to him have reportedly encouraged him to slow down, emphasizing the importance of balance and personal care. However, the expectations of millions of followers, coupled with the relentless pace of church operations, make it difficult to step back. As a result, Joel has had to develop extraordinary resilience and a highly disciplined daily routine to meet the demands of his public and private life. Another factor complicating the pastor's life is the scrutiny he faces from both critics and well-meaning supporters. His messages of prosperity and positivity have often been misunderstood or mischaracterized in media coverage, leading to public debate and speculation. At the same time, those closest to the church must navigate issues of governance, financial transparency, and organizational management, all while maintaining the image of stability and inspiration that followers expect. This dual-role spiritual guide and executive leader creates a unique tension. Every decision, from sermon content to staffing choices, can have lasting repercussions on both the congregation and the church's reputation. Social media adds an additional layer of pressure. Every sermon, interview, or public statement is instantly shared, dissected, and debated by millions. Minor missteps can quickly escalate into trending topics or viral controversies, magnifying stress in ways previous generations of pastors never experienced. Joel must remain constantly vigilant, ensuring that his public persona aligns with his mission while managing the realities behind the scenes. Despite these pressures, he continues to preach messages of hope, perseverance, and positivity, a testament to his dedication to both his faith and his followers. Finally, it's important to understand that what happened to Joel Osteen is not a scandal or a fall from grace. Instead, it is a revelation of the human side of leadership in one of the most demanding and visible spiritual positions in the world. The challenges he faces, stress, fatigue, criticism, and scrutiny, highlight the weight of responsibility that comes with guiding a massive congregation while maintaining public influence. For many, the story is surprising because it shows a side of Joel Osteen that rarely appears on television. A man navigating immense pressures with determination, faith, and an unyielding commitment to inspire others, even when facing obstacles behind closed doors. In recent months, the attention on Joel Osteen has intensified, and those closest to him have offered insight into how he continues to navigate the pressures of being a world-renowned pastor. Despite the rumors and public speculation, Joel remains deeply committed to his congregation and his mission. Behind the cameras, he has made deliberate adjustments to protect both his health and the stability of Lakewood Church. These include delegating more operational responsibilities to trusted staff, setting boundaries on his schedule, and taking time for reflection and personal well-being. While some might interpret these changes as a withdrawal from his duties, in reality, they are strategic moves designed to ensure he can continue his work sustainably without burning out. Another critical aspect of this Period has been Joel's approach to maintaining authenticity while under scrutiny. The pastor has always promoted a message of hope, perseverance, and positivity. But now he faces the additional challenge of proving that these messages are lived experiences, not just words on a stage. Friends and staff describe him as more intentional in his communication, carefully balancing inspirational content with transparency about the challenges of leadership. This evolution in his approach reflects both personal growth and a response to the increasing demands of leading a megachurch in a hyper-connected world. Joel has learned that maintaining credibility requires acknowledging struggles, even in subtle ways, while continuing to uplift and inspire his audience. The impact of public perception and media attention cannot be overstated. In an era where every statement can be dissected, shared, and amplified on social media, Joel must navigate complex dynamics with both care and confidence. Misinterpretation of a single sermon or comment could quickly spark controversy, putting pressure on him and the church alike. By managing these challenges effectively, Joel demonstrates a unique combination of spiritual leadership, emotional intelligence, and media awareness. This is a side of the pastor that few casual viewers see, a man constantly balancing faith, leadership, and public accountability while striving to remain true to his core message. Behind all of this, there's also a personal dimension that rarely reaches the public eye. Joel's family, close friends, and trusted colleagues play a significant role in providing support and grounding him during high-pressure periods. Conversations with insiders reveal that these relationships have been crucial in helping him navigate recent challenges, offering advice, perspective, and encouragement. By leaning on this support system, Joel has been able to continue his mission without sacrificing his well-being or personal values. It is a reminder that even those with the highest levels of influence rely on trusted networks to endure the pressures of leadership. Ultimately, what happened to Joel Osteen is a story of resilience, adaptation, and human complexity. He has faced intense scrutiny, operational stress, personal challenges, and public debate, yet continues to lead with dedication and compassion. While the headlines may provoke curiosity or concern, the reality is that Joel's journey reflects the experience of anyone who carries immense responsibility while striving to remain true to their purpose. His story highlights the often unseen pressures of public leadership and underscores the importance of balance, support, and resilience in navigating the demands of a high-profile life. Despite the challenges, Joel Osteen continues to inspire millions, not just through his sermons, but through his ability to navigate adversity with grace and determination, proving that even in the face of trials, hope and faith can endure.